The next potential area of problem for recovery under standard first-party personal lines or commercial policies is the pollution and contamination exclusions. You think of oil, you think of pollution. The oil spill is being referred to as pollution, is being referred to as contamination of the Gulf waters. So even if covered property is damaged as a result of contact with oil, coverage may nevertheless be barred under the pollution or contamination exclusions. They're both intended to preclude coverage in circumstances in which the insured's property is damaged due to contact with pollutants or contaminants. It's not an end-all, be-all. Just because a pollution or contamination exclusion is included in a policy, it doesn't mean you say, here it is, I stop, no coverage. You have to continue on to make sure that the wording of the exclusion really is intended to apply to this particular situation. And the first thing we need to look at is the oil a pollutant or a contaminant? It'll likely turn on this examination. Most times policies will include definitions of pollutant or contaminant. I should also mention that sometimes policies have both a pollution exclusion and a contamination exclusion. Sometimes they're used interchangeably, sometimes it's one or the other. I refer to them together because they're oftentimes applied the same or similarly. And I also refer to them together because oftentimes the definition of pollutant in a policy includes contaminant. So they're interchangeable in their application in most situations, and I believe in this situation as well. So the first leg of this examination is going to turn on whether or not the definition covers this type of a pollutant or contaminant or a situation. And I would say generally courts will find yes, that they'll have no trouble applying the exclusions to common industrial and environmental pollutants, which a common understanding of that term would include oil. In my view, it will be a turning factor on any of the coverages, whether it be property damage, business interruption, contingent business interruption. The three main coverages that will be sought by policyholders will be affected by application of this exclusion.